Hey, g'day guys. I'm just going to show you how to play or how to find the Blind King DLC. I got mine from pre-ordering Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and I got my code emailed to me. And so what you have to do is go to your Uplay account online, and you have to type in your code, and you have to redeem it, and then it will be available in the club store or your reward store. Sorry. And then you have to buy it for 40 I think you play credits. And then after mission 1 or chapter 1, when you go to Megaris, it'll be available to play or do. It's called the blind. I'll talk to the blind one here. See, Prince of Persia. So I'll show you on the quest screen here. Like it'll be available in rolling characters, which is there, the Prince of Persia. So after you redeem it, you can just come here in Megaris and find this guy here, the blind guy, right there. And then I'll show you how to do the quest. Alright, just talk to this guy and to start it. So that's it. I hope you enjoy.
You there. You have a kind soul. Help an old man buy his next meal.
You need it more than me. Here.
What do they call you, stranger?
I'm Kassandra. And you?
Just a simple beggar. I sailed from Persia to see the beauty of the Greek world.
I can do many things, Persian, but I can't restore sight.
Nor would I want you to. My blindness is a burden that the gods have given me to carry, and I will.
Then what?
Be my eyes. When I was a boy, an Athenian told me the most beautiful tales of your lands. I would love to hear them again. Would you go see the places I never was able to, and return to tell me the tale of your adventures?
I'm not much of a storyteller, but I will be your eyes.
I knew I sensed kindness in you. You've made this old Persian happy again.
Don't thank me yet. What places do you wish you could have seen?
My favorite tales were always of the Acrocorinth. The statues of Zeus and Athena, the perch of the armored bird in Arcadia, and of course, the mysterious Mount Taigetos.
So, tell me what you know about the statue of Zeus.
Its great bulb stood ready to punish the Kephalonians below. Or so I was told.
There are many statues to Athena. Which one do you mean?
In my mind, there is only... As we rounded the hilltops, we could see Athens bustling below us, and Athena above, matching our gaze.
The Acrocorinth. Don't tell me. It's in Corinthia.
Smart guess. It is the most renowned temple to Aphrodite, your goddess of all life's most pleasurable trivialities.
You did say Mount Taigetos, didn't you?
You sound like you know that place. I have heard tales of its appetites. They say the mountain feeds on the suffering of Spartans, so the people there offer their own children to the mountain god for sacrifice.
That's not exactly right. What do you remember about this armored bird in Arcadia?
There's a beast made of armor jutting out from the mountainside, overlooking Lake Stymphalos and the undulating fields stretching like waves on a golden sea all across Arcadia.
I'll be back with stories to tell.
As soon as you've seen one location, please return.
This papyrus is so old. Could this be writing by Themistocles?
Alright, you just need to visit each of those places and synchronize with it, and then you just come back to this guy. So I'll show you before I come back to this to see this guy here. So anyway, I'll show you where they are, and then we'll come back to this guy. All right, I'll see you soon.
This looks like the place. A note, written by Themistocles. Who knew the great general was also a poet?
Alright, so you just synchronize, like whenever you get to that place, to these places that you need to go. So we'll go on to the next one. If you want, you can read that. So I'll leave that up to you. So we'll move into the next one. So the next one would be here in Arcadia.
This is it.
This is the armored bird.
Let's hope it at least killed all of the Stymphalian birds.
So just synchronize it like the other one, and then we'll move into the next one.
I'm here.
Alright, we'll go on the last one. Oh, with the Kefalonia, Zeus on Kefalonia, if you haven't synchronized with it, yeah, go to Kefalonia, because you already should have already been on top of Zeus in Kefalonia. So if not, I'll quickly show you where it is. I mean, everyone should know where Zeus's statue is. But no, I'll go to the last one, the statue of Athena. I kind of missed it. I should have gone there first, but it doesn't matter. So I better mark it now before I jump down. You'll have to go back here. So anyway, I'll see you when I get there. Alright, see you soon.
famous Acropolis. A testament to humankind's skill and craftsmanship. Here we are.
Damn. It's not easy to climb. I mean, it's easy to climb, but when you get to a point where there's nothing to hold on to, then it's a bit hard to climb. Alright, just synchronize with this.
A papyrus. Says it was written by Themistocles, the Athenian general.
And nice view with the statue of Zeus in Kefalonia. You can just go back there, and it's right here, Mount Anos. So just synchronize here, and that should be all all those places that you need to go for the blind king, the Prince of Persia guy. And after that, you can just teleport back, I guess, to back to where the guy is. So I'll just fast travel there, so it'll be quicker. So I'll see you there, guys.
Ah, I could hear your footsteps. Welcome back.
I've seen Kefalonia from the statue of Zeus.
Tell me, is it still a place of great beauty?
Yes, the island is beautiful. From the statue of Zeus, you can see the sea hitting the white beaches and the mountains covered in green. But its people suffer because of the war.
Ah, just how it was described to me. The gods simultaneously bless the land and curse the people. Even for gods, your gods are cruel, Miss Theos.
Okay, I've told you what I remember. Now tell me about yourself. What's a Persian doing here?
Persia and the Greek world are doomed to be opposites. In times of prosperity here, Persians always seem to suffer. And when you're at war with yourselves...
Persians know peace?
Indeed. My people prospered after King Xerxes was murdered. All except for me. A man tried to kill me with poison, which is how I lost my sight.
So there's a price on your head. Now I'm interested.
There was, though there isn't anymore. Now then, tell me another tale, and I'll tell you more of my past.
You'll be glad to know I've been to the statue of Athena at the Acropolis.
Ah, if only I could have been there to feel her presence. Would you describe her to me?
If Athens is a city of statues, then Athena is their guardian. She stands high above everything, on guard over the city.
Yes, not just standing tall to protect Athens, but to serve as a reminder of the suffering those poor people endured during the invasion.
Your turn to tell me something. You said a man tried to kill you.
The man who rose up to kill the tyrant Xerxes was named Darius. He was of a new creed of killers, unlike any Persia had known, he was also the man hired to kill me.
A killer of kings? Hired to kill a simple blind man? Why?
I have your interest, do I? Tell another tale, and I will too.
I've traveled to the Acrocorinth. From there, I could see all of...
I wonder at what the worshippers of Aphrodite do to pay her tribute.
The Atera keep the spirit of Aphrodite alive. Usually well into the night.
Exactly as your goddess deserves. When I was younger, I'd lie awake dreaming of what it would be like to go. Worship, of course.
Now that's out of the way. You owe me a tale. You said the king killer Darius was hired to kill you too.
He was. By my brother.
Your brother? None of this is making any sense, old man.
I trust you. So I will tell you. My brother and I are the last living sons of King Xerxes.
Impossible. That would make you a king.
I was. My name was Artaxerxes. I guided Persia through a time of peace. But my brother wanted the throne and plotted my death. Now, I hide here, exiled, living the life of a simple beggar. I will tell you more, but first...
Yes, yes. A tale for a tale. I returned to Mount Taygetos.
Returned? Tell me, did you meet the mountain god who devours Spartan children?
Mountain is just a mountain like any other. What makes Taygetos a place of suffering is the people there.
That is true of all the world's worst places.
When I was a child,
I could tell from the moment I met you that you carried the burden of suffering. Let it stay in the past.
now you tell me, King Artaxerxes, how can I believe your story? You don't exactly look like royalty.
Well, that's the point. I am hiding.
Show me proof.
I could. You see, I knew a man named Themistocles.
The Athenian general. I heard stories about him being ostracized from Athens.
All the petty politics. He came to Persia to me, looking for refuge. I was king, but only a boy. He spent his days learning Persian and telling me stories of his home. Places like the Acrocorinth, Mount Taygetos.
The places you wished you could see.
I loved the tales and loved Themistocles like a father. He was kinder to me than Xerxes ever was. Tell me one last tale, and I'll tell you why he hid his treasure.
If you'd like to hear about the bird, I could describe it to you.
Nothing would make me happier.
Great bird with metal feathers attacked me. I fought it off with my bare hands.
Ah, you did, Liz? I'd heard the statue was built to guard a place of chaos and calm.
So, I've been to the 5 places Themistocles told you about in his tales.
For that, my soul will be eternally grateful. As for my tale, Themistocles died peacefully in Persia, as one of us. I promise him I'd see the places he told me about. His stories will live on in me. And now you.
And what of your story?
I let the people believe Darius succeeded in killing me, so I could escape.
Artaxerxes, there's something else you should know.
Yes?
My grandfather was Leonidas of Sparta.
That means...
Your father, King Xerxes, killed my grandfather.
Then you are bound by blood to avenge him.
Artaxerxes, false king, these Mythios led me right to you. Time to finish what I started.
Kassandra, please!
Stand behind me.
This might be our...
Artaxerxes, are you hurt?
Despite being bound by honor to avenge Leonidas, you saved me. Thank you.
I had no choice. That man wanted you dead. Must have been another one of your executioners.
It was. If he doesn't return to Persia, my brother will send another, then another. It's time this old man accepts his fate.
Sure, you could give up. Or you could sail home, kill your brother, and take back your kingdom.
I spent my entire life undoing my father's work. I won't end my life becoming him. As for you, there is the matter of your payment.
Well, I did save your life. And I went on an adventure for you, Your Highness.
You did? Though much of what you said is not how I remember Themistocles telling it.
Things change.
Ah, we approve of that, aren't we? Now, for Themistocles' treasure, find the tomb in Salamis where he made his triumphant stand against my father's navy. That's where your reward awaits.
Alright, now you just gotta find the treasure here in Isle of Salamis.
There it is. Let's hope no one notices me here. Tomb that Artaxerxes mentioned. It's real.
So that's it, guys. That was the treasure of Aras, and also you get the waistband as well. I'll show you what we got. Persian warrior's waistband, and also this treasure. I think this is it there. It's worth 4,125 if you sell it, and you get all these. So I think that's the end of the quest. Or let's see, world. Yeah, that's the end of it. So that's it, guys. Hope that guide helped you out. And if it did, leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already to my new channel. I'm not sure what I'm gonna call it yet. I'll probably leave it as it is. It's called itsRensta or Nano Plus Gaming. My main channel was Nano Games Plus. If you don't know already, it got suspended due to some community guideline violation of community guidelines, which is untrue. I didn't have any strikes, so I was in good standings, and they still banned it. So I'm still trying to appeal it. So anyway, guys, until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Alright, peace out.